Hi, this is my first video blog. One of my friends has a live channel and thought it'd be a good idea sometimes to do video introductions or, just to talk about his life and stuff like that. And I thought, okay, maybe this would be a good idea. Why don't I go with it? So here I am. I'm sure most of you know who I am. If you've been following my blog for the last 2 months, I think it is. I'm Rebecca. I'm 25. I live in Norwich, and I've been doing my watches for 2 months now. I did Weight Watchers 3 times before. Once at the start of 2008, and I literally did it for about 2 weeks, and I just stopped doing it. I just thought, oh no, I know what I'm doing, and I didn't, at all, because I'd never done it before and I had no idea what was going on. So I stopped it, and then I just carried on putting on weight. And then I tried again in the summer of 2008, and I stuck with it for about 3 weeks, and I think I lost about a stone. And again, I thought I could do it by myself, so I stopped. I was an online member, so I stopped tracking. And what my problem was is I thought, oh, tomorrow I've got to go for a meal with my friends, therefore I won't count tomorrow. And then obviously tomorrow ends up being a week, and a week ends up being a month, and a month ends up being a year. So a year later, I go and join again, this time in Yarmouth, to an actual meeting this time, rather than do it online, because I thought maybe if I had the support of the meetings, maybe that placed more emphasis on, or more motivation for me to do it. So I went to the meetings and I stuck with it for about a month. And then I had to move from the meetings I was going to, so I moved back in with my mum, and I didn't have a car, and the nearest meeting was quite far away. I know that sounds like I'm making excuses, and I am. If I probably put my mind to it, I could have gone to those meetings. But at the time, there was lots of things going on. I stopped doing it. So anyway, I woke up on the 3rd of March, 2010, and I thought, no, okay, half an hour before the meeting was due to start, I just decided to go, and I did, and I haven't looked back since. I've had a couple of days where I've gone slightly off track. No, I've never had a massive binge or anything, sort of like all day eating session or drinking session or anything like that. I've just had I think 2 occasions where I've gone 10 over my points, but I usually have saved points in the bank, and I don't usually use them, which is really naughty, I know, but I just tend to save them and think if I do need them, then they're there. If I don't need them, then whatever. Anyway, so today was my 9th weigh-in. I can't believe it's 9 weeks, actually. I really can't. It has gone really quickly. I mean, from 9 weeks ago, I was living in my flat in Norwich, and had no plans to move, and now I'm living with my mum again, which is fine. I don't mind. It gives me and my boyfriend a chance to save up to buy a house or to rent a house, without having to worry about too much, going, too much bills and things like that. It's just sort of going to get us on an even keel, and we'll probably think about it in the summer. But anyway, so today was my 9th weigh-in. Just my phone's ringing now. Just as a brief, brief explanation, I guess. I weigh in on a Wednesday morning at the Assembly House. My leader's called Lisa, and she's really lovely, and I'm so glad that I picked that meeting to go to, because it's really important that you have a really good leader. And so unfortunately, from some things on the board, from what some people have said, they don't have such good leaders, and I think it's such a shame, because the people that have lost the weight to become leaders should really be encouraging and not demotivating, and supposed to pick people up if they're feeling low. So I think Lisa to me has made all the difference. I know it's me that's been losing the weight, and me that's been tracking, and me that spends the 6 out of 7 days doing it on my own back, but on the 7th day, or the first day, depending on how you look at it, it's Lisa's words that really motivate me. Anyway, so yeah, I went in today, and I actually wasn't going to go, which is the biggest sin, Weight Watchers sin possible, imaginable. The reason I didn't want to go is because yesterday, we were in town, and we decided to go and get some lunch, and usually we go to Wetherspoons, but yesterday it was heaving, it was just so packed. I don't know why, but it was really busy. So we decided to go to the Woolpack, which is basically like Wetherspoons, but a bit cheaper. Well, actually it's about the same price, but it's not a chain, it's just a standalone pub. We used to go there a lot when we used to drink. Anyway, so we got there, and I thought, I wasn't too bothered about the fact that I didn't have any sort of points tracker or anything, nothing to point, no idea about what was on the menu in terms of points. So I chose peri peri chicken and jacket potato, thinking chicken, it's just chicken in a spicy sauce and jacket potato, and it came with a salad. Except it came out and it was half a roast chicken with the skin on. Which kind of, I don't know, that's very rare for me to go somewhere that I can't point. Actually, it's the first time that I've been somewhere that I can't point. And it was a bit of a mission, really, to pick all the skin off and make sure I got all the non-fatty bits. But in the end, I just ate it and just said, I'm paid for it, I'll eat it. So I did, and I left most of the skin. I had the jacket potato and the salad and a couple of Rob's chips. And in the end, I worked it out to be about 35 points, the whole meal, plus the Magnum I had afterwards, which was totally ridiculous and really silly. But I did it, and I ate it, and I felt guilty about it all for the rest of the day and didn't eat anything else. But I had 13 points saved in the bank, so it worked itself all out. Anyway, so I went into weigh-in today expecting to have either a stay the same, a gain, or maybe a tiny loss. And I was really shocked when I stood on the scales and it said I'd lost 5.5 pounds. I almost refused to believe it, and wanted to stand on the scales again until I just realised that don't be stupid, it says 5.5 pounds lost, go with it. So I have, and I am very shocked. A bit concerned in some ways, because I had pizza on Sunday. I mean, it was all within my points, and I haven't done as much exercise this week as I have been doing in previous weeks, so I don't know. I think next week it's definitely going to be like either a gain, stay the same, or a very small loss, because obviously my body's catching up. But, yeah, so I was really shocked, and the 5.5 means is I've lost 3 stone now. 3 stone and 3 pounds. I think. 3 stone, 3 pounds, and I've lost 45 pounds in total. And I'm 5 pounds away from my 50 certificate, which I can't wait for. And I'm really hoping I get it before June, because we've got more weighs in May. So this is the first of 5. So I'm hoping that if I average, even if I average 1.5 a week, which I know sounds a lot, but it's just having £1 a week for the next 4 weeks. I mean, I'm just shy of it, so I'd like to be 1.5 pounds, but we'll see. I can't promise anything because I don't know. Some weeks I've lost a little bit, and some weeks I've lost loads, like last week when I lost £7, so it's very hard to tell. But anyway, I better go. I've got to go and feed the dog. But thank you for listening, and I'll see you again next time. Bye.